Welcome back to Coffee Talk, guys. Grab your coffee.
Yes.
Join us for our talk today. We're Keith and Terri. We talk about all things retirement. We talk about aging.
Yes.
We talk about all kinds of stuff. Appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button and become one of our subscribers. We've met several subscribers,
Yes, we
and
have.
it's always fun to meet people who watch our videos.
Yes. Give us a big thumbs up. Today we're going to be talking about preparing for Medicare supplement increases.
Every year that you're on your Medicare supplement, at the anniversary of you getting it, your prices will go up. Just get yourself prepared.
Yes, pretty big changes sometime, increases.
Every year, and it's on that month of when you enrolled, it will go up. And so you just have to prepare yourself for that because you are getting older. And as you get older, you have more healthcare needs, and they know this.
Yeah.
And so the prices will go up.
Yep, the percentage of increase goes up every year.
Now, this past year, which ours goes up in June because we signed up in May, ours started in June, so our price increase always goes up in June. And Keith's went up $33.14 or something.
It was
crazy
like 22.5% increase. Mine went up actually $33, a little more than $33. Went from $148 and odd change to 33 more, like 178. And like I said, it was like a 24% increase. And I was thinking, man, my social security only went up 3.2, so that's half of my monthly social security increase for the whole year.
Yeah, so his social security increase covered his thing, but then mine went up $20, but I only got a social security increase of $6.
Yeah, so it wasn't very much.
That didn't cover mine.
No.
So you just got to be prepared for that because it's going to happen. And the older you get, the more you're going to have to pay. And like we said, your Social Security goes up every year, but it doesn't go up usually enough to cover your health care supplement. And everybody has to have it. We have Plan G because that is the best plan that you can get. And we don't have a lot of health care cost right now, but we don't want to be socked with a big bill if we should have to be hospitalized for some reason. We want to know that we have got the coverage that we need. So that's just something that every year when we do our budget, we've just got to figure in that into our budget. And I think we can all come to the conclusion that if we didn't have to pay for insurance, health insurance, car insurance, house insurance, life insurance,
property insurance, all that kind of stuff,
we'd be millionaires probably. Yeah. So we have a lot of money.
Even though you're planning for it, when you actually see it every year, it still aggravates you because you're thinking, man, why is it going up so much? It's just because we're aging every year, of course, and they're throwing that money in there saying we're, even though we haven't been sick or had any major, had to use our health insurance for anything, they're thinking, well, what if? So they keep throwing in like 25% increases.
And it's not just your healthcare supplement costs that go up. Your car insurance goes up. Yeah. Your house insurance goes up. All these things go up. And then as you age, it especially goes up. Yep. My mother drives I think it's a 2014 or I might be older than that vehicle. And it's $1,200 a year for her insurance. And she was just about to have a cow. And I said, you got to realize you're almost 90 and the older you get, the more your insurance is going to cost. So it's crazy.
Yeah, they don't give discounts for senior citizens like the grocery store does.
And unfortunately, there's a lot of seniors out there that don't have good driving skills.
No.
So they make the rest of us have to pay
Hopefully, of course, 10 years from now, our kids might say, "Hey, you guys aren't driving very good
Give me
either."
the keys.
Yeah, I want to hold on to those keys.
And that is independence.
Yeah.
And we all want to remain as independent as we can for as long as we can. I went to the doctor with my mother for her wellness visit, and that's what I was talking to the doctor about, because she asked if she lives alone and different things. And I said, we have things in place, but she wants to remain as independent as she can for as long as she can. And I think that's human dignity. We ought to allow people to age with dignity. Now, if it gets to a place where there's danger involved, then maybe you have to step in. But I think we need to allow people grace, because we are living in an aging population. The baby boomers are all coming into the retirement age. And so our country is flooded with old people, which we are. And truly, it's a short trip. Like, it just seems like yesterday we were in our 30s, our 40s. We've got kids, they're home, we're doing our stuff, we're working. And now here we are, 5 years retired. Like, how in the world? Yeah. How did that even happen? No
way it should be 5 years, like maybe 6 months or something like that.
And I just turned 68. And when I know in my brain I'm 68, but it just seems like it's impossible. How in the world did we get here? Anyway, aging happens, so we just got to prepare for it, do the best we can, and we appreciate you guys watching our coffee talks and having coffee with us every week. We love doing these. We feel like we're sitting in our kitchen, we're having coffee with friends,
talking about things that affects us and probably is affecting you guys too, or will affect you sometime down the road.
So if you have something you would like for us to talk about, let us know. And we'd be glad to do a coffee talk on it. We'll see you next time on Retired and Loving It. If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.